Good morning students. Whatever seen in the previous class, that is particle is moving in an inclined plane or two bodies that will be moving in a horizontal surface. That all are discussed in the previous session. In the today's session, we will discuss about that we have to connect the two bodies, that the two bodies that will be moving in a forward motion or a downward motion. We have to calculate the tension it will be acting on the strings or tension it will be acting to the connected to body connections. Okay, ரெண்டு பாடியை கனெக்ட் பண்ணியிருக்கீங்க, ரெண்டு பாடியும் வந்து சேர்ந்தாக்கில் மூவ் ஆகும்போது அதில் ஆக்ட் ஆகக்கூடிய டென்ஷன் என்ன, இதான் நம்ம கேல்குலேட் பண்ண போகிறோம். ஓகேவா? ஸோ தி டுடே டாபிக் இஸ் மோஷன் ஆஃப் கனெக்டட் பாடிஸ் அண்ட் லாமிஸ் தியரம். First I tells the motion of connected bodies. So in the first diagram I explained that two bodies it will be connected in vertical. Okay, in vertical motion two bodies it will be connected. One is mass m1 and another one is mass m2. Okay, two bodies it will be ride over on one pulley. Okay, so that the m2 it will be having the less weight comparable to m1. So m2 it will be moving upward and m1 it will be moving downward. Okay, the pulley it will be moving up and down. Okay, so first we will discuss about that vertical motion, that is the vertical motion. Vertically the two objects will be connected. What is the motion it will be created in the two objects? Okay, first we consider the mass m2. Consider the mass m2. What are the forces that will be acting on the mass m2? First you have to write. So first you have to choose the coordinate system. What is the coordinate axis, ma? That is x axis and y axis. Okay, so that is the x axis. Horizontal motion is the x axis, that is the y axis. Okay, then we first choose the mass m2. What are the forces that will be acting, ma? That is tension, because the weight it will be applying some force on the string, it will be connected to the pulley. Okay, so the tension T, and that is the positive y axis. So that why the axis it will be denoted as well as this way also, that is x and this is y, that is the positive y axis. Positive y axis, the unit vector for y direction, what is j. So the positive y axis means t into j minus the weight is m2g, but it will be in the opposite and then as well as the negative y direction. Okay, two forces will be acting in the m2. What are the two forces? The mass m2, okay, and downward gravitational force, that is m2g, downward gravitational force. Another one is tension. Okay, tension it will be in the positive y direction, and gravitational force it will be in the negative y direction. So tension j cap is the unit vector for the y direction. So t j cap minus means my negative y direction. So m2g j cap is equal to normal force. Total force formula according to the Newton's second law, force F is equal to m into a. This mass is m2. So m2a and positive y axis, that is j cap. Okay, so that it will be the force it will be acting under mass m2, it will be equal to the normal force. Normal force means normally the force value. Okay, the force value is m2a into j cap. You have to equalize and then you have to remove the components of the unit vectors. You have to take only the components, not the unit vectors. So t minus m2g is equal to m2a. This will be considered as first equation. T minus m2g is equal to m2a. It is the first equation. Okay, then mass m1. Now we consider the mass m1. Okay, what are the forces that will be acting, ma? m1, the downward gravitational force, that is m1g, and upward tension, the weight it will be giving the force on the string, it will be connected to the pulley, so that string it will be having some tension exerted by mass m1. So the tension it will be acting upward, as well as the one force it will be exerted, the total force, that the total force it will be taken as a negative. Why? It will this weight it will be moving upward, this weight it will be moving downward. Okay, but against the negative y direction also. அதாவது இந்த வெயிட் மேலே போக போக இந்த வெயிட் கீழ் நோக்கி வரும். ஸோ ஒன்று மேலே நோக்கி போகுது, இன்னொன்று கீழ் நோக்கி வருது. ஸோ யூ ஹேவ் டு டேக் த நெகட்டிவ் சைன் ஆல்சோ for the total force. Total force la negative sign you have to take. Okay, So T j cap minus the mass m1g, it will be in a downward direction, downward gravitation force, it will be taken as the negative y direction. So m1g into j cap is equal to normal force minus m1a into j cap. Why you put the negative sign, ma? That is a negative y direction, because this weight it will be moving upward, this weight will be moving down, as well as a negative y direction. So that is the total weight, it will be considered as a minus. So minus m1a into j cap. Again you have to take the components only. T minus m2, sorry, minus m1 T minus m1g is equal to minus m1a. Okay, this is okay, ma? Now we have to take the negative sign in equation, multiply by the negative sign. This equation is multiplied by negative. So multiplying with minus sign, minus t plus m1g is equal to minus m1a. Minus t, the equation full minus multiply panningina, minus t plus m1g is equal to plus m1a. This is, you have to take the equation 2. Okay. Now adding the two equations. Add the two equations. Add equation 1 and 2. Okay, this and this. Equation 1 and 2 you have to add t, okay, minus m2g. First left hand side you have to add minus t plus m1g, okay, is equal to m2a plus m1a. Okay, we have to add the equation 1 and 2. Equation 1 and 2 you have to add t minus m2g minus t plus m1g is equal to m2a plus m1a. Okay, then t cancel, balance m1 minus m2. So m1 minus m2 into g, clear? m1 minus m2g is equal to, taking the a as common, m1 plus m2. Now we want a. So a is equal to, we want a is equal to m1 minus m2 by m1 plus m2 into g. m1 minus m2 by m1 plus m2 into g. Okay, this is called a value. That the a value will be taken as equation 3. Okay. Now we consider as m1 is equal to m2. Two masses, it will be, suppose that you have to take the two masses, it will be equal. The pulley, it will be balanced the two masses. So two masses, it will be equal. This also m1 mass also 4 kilogram and m2 mass also 4 kilogram. 4 minus 4, 0. So we consider m1 and m2, it will be equal. The acceleration a is equal to 0. Okay, m1 and m2 you equal acceleration a value is 0. Okay, ma? And then substitute equation 3 in equation 1. We have to substitute the equation 3 in equation 1. Okay, so equation 3 in equation 1. What is the equation 1? T minus m2g is equal to m2 into, what is the a value, ma? A value is m1 minus m2 by m1 plus m2. Okay, t minus m2g is equal to m2a. A kapala m1 minus m2 by m1 plus m2. Clear that? Now we want mt. So t is equal to m2g. This is also g. So m2 t is equal to m2g plus m2 into m2g. The m2g, it will be going to the right side, m2g plus m2g into m1 minus m2 by m1 plus m2. Clear? Then we have to take the m2g as a common. m2g is a common. So 1 plus m1 minus m2 by m1 plus m2. Taking the LCM. So m2g, both term it will be common. So m2g is into 1 plus m1 m2, m1 minus m2 by m1 plus m2. Now we multiply taking the LCM m2g into m1 plus m2 plus m1 minus m2 by m1 plus m2. Okay, m2 m2 cancel, 2 m1 m2. So t is equal to 2 m1 m2 by m2 g by m1 plus m2. This is the tension it will be acted the this string. Okay, so in the horizontal direction we easily calculate the tension it will be acting on the string. T is equal to 2 into m1 m2 g by m1 plus m2. Okay, how did you calculate, ma? First we taking the mass m2. What are the forces it will be acting on the mass m2 first consider, that is the tension, and then gravitational force, downward gravitational forces m2g into j cap is equal to, now that the force it will be equal to the net force, that the force will be coming from the Newton's second law, m2a into j cap because of the positive y direction. So t minus, taking the components only, t minus m2g is equal to m2a. This is the first equation, and we consider the mass m1, tension and gravitational force it will be acting. So t j cap minus m1g into j cap is equal to minus m1a into j cap. So t minus, taking the components only, so t minus m1g is equal to minus m1a. So multiplying negative sign through the equations, minus t plus m1g is equal to m1a. Okay, this is the equation 2. We add the equation 1 and 2. T minus m2g minus t plus m1g is equal to m2a plus m1a. Okay, so t cancel, balance, we have to take the g as a common, g into m1 minus m2 is equal to a into m1 plus m2. We taking the a, m1 minus m2 by m1 plus m2. This is the equation 3. We consider m1 is equal to m2. The two masses are equal, the acceleration to be 0. Okay, there is no acceleration at all because two weights is there, so no movement is there. It will be balanced through the pulley. Okay, then we consider as this equation it will be substituted to equation 3, it will be substituted to the equation when t minus m2g is equal to m2 into a kapala m1 minus m2g by m1 plus m2. Okay, so m2g will be taken to the right hand side, t is equal to m2g plus m2g m1 minus m2 by m1 plus m2. Okay, clear that? So t is equal to m2g into 1 plus m1 minus m2, taking the LCM, and then we easily calculate t is equal to 2 into m1 m2 by m1 plus m2 into g. This is the tension it will be acting on the string to connect the two bodies. ரெண்டு பாடியை ஒரு புள்ளியில கனெக்ட் பண்ணியிருக்கீங்கன்னா, that of two masses will be giving the tension on the string. So that the tension value is t into 2, t is equal to 2 into m1 m2 g by m1 plus m2. So these two bodies will be connected in a vertical. Okay, now we have to consider as that one body it will be in a rest on the table, and another one body it will be connected to the first object, and then it will be hanging on the another one mass. ஒரு மாசம் மேல நீங்க ரெஸ்ட்லயும் இதே மாதிரி one mass it will be located at the rest position on the table, and another one it will be moving to the another one mass it will be lying, it will be hanging on the first mass by using the pulley. So we have to consider as a vertical motion as well as a horizontal motion. So that the way we easily calculate the tension that will be acting on the string also. Okay, இதுலயும் நீங்க ஒரு பாடி ரெஸ்ட்ல வச்சிருக்கீங்க, இன்னொரு பாடி இதோட புள்ளியோட கனெக்ட் ஆயிருக்கு. இந்த இடத்துல எப்படி வந்து என்னென்ன ஃபோர்சஸ் ஆக்ட் ஆகுது, அங்க என்ன மாதிரி டென்ஷன் வந்து கிரியேட் ஆகுது, இத நம்ம பார்ப்போம். Okay, so now we consider as one mass, that the mass it will be located at the one table, that is the mass m2, and that the mass connected with one thread or string, that the string it will be moving on this pulley, that the string it will be another one end it will be connected with the another one mass, that is m1. The two masses it will be, one mass it will be connected to the horizontal direction, one it will be hanging on the vertical direction. Okay, so we consider as mass m1 first and mass m2 next. So first consider as a mass m1. What are the forces that will be acting? downward gravitational force, that is m1g. Okay, so T it will be acting positive y direction, so T j cap minus the gravitational force, so m1g it will be m1g into j, that is the negative y direction, is equal to that the force it will be acting. What is the net force it will be acting? That the net force it will be totally is acting to the downward. So downward means negative y direction. Inge the acceleration on the downward act down. So that the acceleration will be considered as negative because negative y direction. So minus m1a into j cap. Okay. So the force it will be considered as a downwards, the negative y direction. So it will be put minus m1a into j cap. Then taking the components only, T minus m1g is equal to minus m1a. Okay. So T minus m1g is equal to minus m1a. This will be taken as first equation. Next we consider as a mass m2. This mass m2, two force mass m2 it will be located in the two coordinate system. One is x axis and another one y axis. First we consider as x axis only. X axis that the mass is there. So this is the tension. Okay, this is the tension. But in x axis we consider as a unit vector I cap, and then positive x direction also. So it will be taken as positive and is equal to no other forces will be acting. Only external force will only act. This is the tension. So T I cap only is there. T I cap is equal to total mass, total force. Total force formula is from the Newton's second law, F is equal to m into A. Because m normally force formula that is m2, m1, m into A. This place the mass is m2. So m2a into I cap. This is only it will be considered as a x direction. So x direction means T I cap is equal to m2a I cap. So now taking the components only, T is equal to m2a. This is the equation 2. Okay. Now that the mass it will be considered as a y direction. Y direction. Y direction means the mass it will be considered as y direction. So what are the forces it will be acting, ma? The mass weight will be acting, the gravitational force will be acting to the downward, and then normal force it will be acting upward. So normal force it will be acting upwards, n j cap, okay, positive y direction, so n into j cap, and gravitational force it will be acting downward, it will be in opposite y direction, so negative y direction, so minus m2g into j cap, it will be equal to total force, because total force, why the total force it will be 0 ma? That the particle will be in a rest position. Suppose you have to apply the force by the another one mass, suppose that the mass it will be applying the tension on the first one it will be moved. Otherwise the first mass it will be located at the rest position. Okay. So therefore the acceleration it will be 0, so the total force it will be equal to 0. Okay. So this part taking the components only, n minus m2g is equal to 0. So now n is equal to m2g. We are taking another one equation, that is the third equation or fourth. m2g, this is the third equation. Okay. Now, so this experiment having the two masses, so one is it will be located at the rest position on the table, and another one is it will be hanging on the pulley by connected with the mass m2. Okay. And then what are the forces will be acting on m1? First consider what are the forces will be acting the mass m2. m1 only consider as a y direction. So easily is a find out T minus m1g is equal to minus m1a in the first equation, and we taking the mass m2 we consider as x direction and y direction also. First we consider the x direction, T I cap is equal to m2a I cap. So T is equal to m2a, this is the equation 2. Now and the y direction mass m2 it will be consider n into j cap minus m2g j cap is equal to no forces it will be acting, no acceleration is there, so total mass it will be equal to 0. So n minus m2g is equal to 0. So n is equal to m2g. This is the third equation. Okay. Okay. Now we consider as equation 3 in equation 2. Now we consider as equation 2 in equation 1. Substitute equation 2 in equation 1. Okay. So equation 2 in equation 1, what is the equation 2? T is equal to M2A. We substitute in equation 1, T is equal to M2A. So M2A minus M1G is equal to minus M1A. Okay, this is the equation 1. Now consider as the equation 2 where equation 1 la substitute panikken. So T is equal to M2A. So M2A minus M1G is equal to minus M1A. Clear that we want A. So M2A, M1A it will be coming to this side. So M1A is equal to M1G. Clear that? M2A, M1A it will be taking the left hand side. So A plus M1A is equal to left hand side M1G it will be taking to the right side. So pass to M1G. And then taking the A as common, M1 plus M2. Okay. M1 plus M2 is equal to M1G. Now we want A. So A is equal to M1 by M1 plus M2 into G. Okay. This is equation 4. Okay. So A is equal to M1 by M1 plus M2 into G. This is the acceleration will be created in the y direction or x direction. So now it will be the equation 4 in equation 2. Substitute equation 4 in equation 2. So we want tension. So easily substitute the A value in equation 2. A value is M1 by M1 plus M2 into G. So the equation 2 is equation 2 T minus M2A. So T is equal to M2, A value is this. So M1 by M1 plus M2 into G. Okay. T is equal to M2 into M1 plus M2 into G. So now M1 M2 by M1 plus M2 into G. This is the tension it will be acting on the string in the vertical direction and horizontal direction. So T is equal to M1 M2 by M1 plus M2 into G. We taking T it will be positive or negative ma? T it will be the positive because both the value, first horizontal direction T is equal to 2 M1 M2 G. In the vertical direction, vertical direction T is equal to 2 into M1 M2 G by M1 plus M2. In the horizontal direction T is equal to M1 into M2, M1 plus M2 into G. So compare the two equation, tension it will be acting on the horizontal direction, it will be equal to the twice of tension it will be acting in the vertical motion. So vertical motion la create agudi tension, it will be half of the tension will be acting on the horizontal direction. Okay. Otherwise, the tension it will be created in the horizontal motion, it will be equal to the twice of, half of tension it will be created in the horizontal motion. So first vertical motion we have to calculate and horizontal motion it will be calculate. Both it will be in equal but in opposite direction. Okay. So both the tension it will be added, it will be getting the 0. That wise the tension it will be acting, it will be the constant in horizontal motion and vertical motion. So two bodies will be connected, that the two bodies first you have to consider as a vertical motion and two bodies will be connected, one is horizontal motion and another one is vertical motion. We have to calculate the tension it will be acting on the two bodies. So we have to conclude some points, that is we have to compare the tension it will be acting on the two bodies, two motion, horizontal motion and vertical motion. Vertical motion T is equal to 2 into M1 M2 G by M1 plus M2 and horizontal motion T is equal to M1 M2 by M1 plus M2 G. Clear that? So tension it will be created in the horizontal motion, it will be equal to the half of the tension it will be acting on the vertical motion. அப்படி உல்டாவா சொன்னீங்கன்னா vertical motion la create ஆகக்கூடிய tension it will be equal to the twice of the tension it will be exerted by the exerted in the horizontal motion. Okay, clear that na? So that the two it will be the complete derivative, so you have to learn clearly. Okay, first you have to take the vertical direction. We consider as the two masses it will be attached with a one pulley. So we consider as a mass M2 first or M1 first, second. Then we calculate two equations, remove the components and then add the two equations we find out the acceleration values. The acceleration value, it will be substituted in equation, any one equation. We easily find out the tension, that the tension T is equal to 2 into m1 m2 by m1 plus m2 into g. Now we consider as a horizontal direction, horizontal motion. One body, it will be lying in a rest position on the table. Another one body, it will be hanging over on the pulley by attached to the another one mass. And then we consider the mass m1 and m2 individual, and m1 only consider as a y direction, m2 we have to take in the x direction and y direction also, and calculate the two equations and remove the component, taking only the components, and first easily find out the acceleration value. The acceleration value will be substituted in any one equation, tension it will be calculated. The tension T is equal to m1 m2 by m1 plus m2 into g, and this tension it will be equal to the, moreover it will be equal to, no, not a equal, the tension will be created in horizontal motion, it will be equal to the half of the tension will be created in the vertical motion. Okay. So that will be equal, but that is a twice of, not equal, onnuku innonu twice times high, and then it will be in opposite direction also. Okay. Then that are all as the motion of connected bodies in horizontal or vertical motion. Now we want to discuss that concurrent forces and Lami's theorem. Concurrent forces mean three forces it will be acting at one object, okay, acting on one body or one object. The lines of forces of all the forces, it will be meet at a single point, that are called as concurrent forces. What is the meaning? That one force it will be acting, it will be in perpendicular to the body, another one force it will be acting, another one force acting. We have to draw the lines of force to the all the forces, that all the forces it will be meet at a single point, some meet at a common point, that will be, that all the forces will be called as concurrent forces. Suppose we have to consider F1 and F2 and F3 forces. Okay, we consider as three forces F1, F2, F3. F1, F2, F3, we draw the line of force on for the three forces. Three forces ku endha line and the force act agudho adukku neenga line variyinga appadina, we draw the line of forces for the all the three forces, that the lines of forces will be meet at a common point, that the forces that will be called as a concurrent forces. The line of forces it will be meet at a single point, that all the forces it will be called as concurrent forces. Okay. Then Lami's theorem. Lami's theorem means three forces will be meeting at a single point, and three forces will be considered as concurrent forces. Three forces are concurrent forces. Lami's theorem. Lami's theorem, three forces will be acting mutually perpendicular with each other. Okay, three forces will be acting mutually perpendicular with each other. Clear that? Perpendicular with each other, that is the force is alpha, that is the force is beta, that the force is so not the forces, that is P, Q, R. Okay, three forces will be acting mutually perpendicular with each other. Three forces, it will be, the line of forces will be meet at a single point. Okay. So this part, the force, it will be directly proportional to the sine of the angle between the two forces, other two forces, that is alpha, that is beta, that is gamma. Okay. So the Lami's theorem is, the force, it will be directly proportional to the sine angle between the other two forces. The P, it will be directly proportional to sine alpha, and Q, that is a second force, it will be directly proportional to the sine angle between the opposite two forces. The force irukuna idukku opposite la irukkudiya rendu forces ku idaiyila ulla sine angle ku directly proportional. So P, it will be directly proportional to the sine angle between the other two forces, and Q, it will be directly proportional to the sine angle between the other two forces, that is Q, it will be proportional to sine beta, and gamma it will be, sorry, R it will be proportional to, what is R? It will be proportional to sine angle between the other two forces, that is sine gamma. Okay. So proportional we have to remove adding one constant. So P is equal to K into sine alpha, okay, and Q is equal to K into sine beta. We have to remove the proportional, putting one constant, that is K into sine alpha, and Q is equal to K into sine beta, and R is equal to K into sine gamma. Okay. So we taking the constant as sine alpha, it will be getting into the right side, we will be taking into the left side, not a right side, left side. P by sine alpha is equal to constant, and Q by sine beta is equal to constant, and R by sine gamma it will be equal to constant. Okay. Now P by sine alpha, Q by sine beta, R by sine alpha, all of them having a single same constant. So P by sine alpha is equal to Q by sine beta is equal to R by sine gamma is equal to constant. This is the Lami's theorem. Lami's theorem is nothing but three forces meet at a single point. One of the force it will be directly proportional to the sine angle between the other two forces, opposite two forces, and second force it will be directly proportional to the sine angle between the opposite two forces, and third force it will be directly proportional to the sine angle between the other two opposite forces. That is the Lami's theorem. Okay, Lami's theorem, P proportional sine alpha and Q proportional sine beta and R proportional sine gamma, and we taking the, we putting the constant by to remove the proportionality, proportional. P is equal to K sine alpha, Q is equal to say K sine beta, R is equal to K sine gamma. So we taking B by sine alpha is equal to K, Q by sine beta is equal to K, and R by sine alpha gamma is equal to K. So all the three having the same constant, we are taking the commonly B by sine alpha is equal to Q by sine beta is equal to R by sine gamma. So it will be equal to constant. So this is Lami's theorem. Lami's theorem is nothing but three forces are concurrent forces, three forces are meet at a single point. We have to taking the force, it will be directly proportional to the sine angle between the opposite two forces. That is called Lami's theorem. Okay, in our book having one problem with respect of Lami's theorem. Application of Lami's theorem, in our book having one problem. I have to read that problem. Okay. A baby is playing in a swing which is hanging with the help of two identical chains is at rest. One baby playing with the swing. Okay. Swing, it will be having the two strings. The two strings hanging with the help of the two identical chains is at rest. Identify the forces will be acting on the baby. Apply Lami's theorem and find out the tension is acting on the chain. So we want to calculate the tension. Okay. So we how to calculate the tension acting on the string we using the Lami's theorem. Okay. First we have to draw one diagram. The baby, it will be sitting on the swing. Okay. Swing, it will be considered as two strings. Swing having the two strings. The baby, it will be sitting on this two connected part. It will be considered as single dot. Okay. And then the string is having tension in the both sides. Okay. Both sides, because the baby, it will be sitting on the bottom side. In that baby, it will be sitting on the swing. Okay. So the baby weight will be giving the tension on the first string, and the baby weight will be giving the tension on the second string, and then the vertically two forces will be acting, and horizontally two forces it will be acting. Downward, the weight will be giving to the downward force, that is M into G. That is a tension will be acting two sides. That the tension it will be having the tension it will be considered as a two components, that is T cos theta and T cos theta. That is perpendicular component will be considered as T sin theta and T sin theta. This angle is theta and theta. Okay, theta and theta. Now we use the Lami's theorem. Okay, we use the how to use the Lami's theorem. three forces it will be meet at a single point. What is the forces? Tension, tension and weight mg. Tension, tension, weight mg. We have to use the Lami's theorem. How to use the Lami's theorem? Tension T, it will be directly proportional to the sine angle between the opposite two forces. So opposite two forces, that is the tension and weight. Okay. So T, okay, T, it will be directly proportional to the sine angle between the two forces. Or T by sine angle, it will be equal to constant. So T by sine angle between the two tension and mg. What is the angle, ma? How to calculate this angle? The total is 180. Okay. The total angle is 180 degree. We want this, so 180 minus theta, this is the answer. So 180 minus theta is the angle. Okay. So T, it will be directly proportional to sine angle between the opposite two forces. So opposite angle is 180 minus theta. The angle, the total angle is 180. So this angle only 180, the total 180 minus theta. So 180 minus theta. So sine of 180 minus theta. T, it will be proportional to sine of 180 minus theta. Now we want this T. T, it will be directly proportional. This place also, the total angle is 180. This angle is 180 minus theta. So T proportional sine of 180 minus theta. Now consider this mg. Mg, it will be directly proportional to the opposite two forces. Angle between the two forces, that is theta and theta, that is 2 theta. So mg, it will be directly proportional to sine 2 theta. Okay. We want to consider as T, it will be proportional sine 180 minus theta. And now, so to remove the proportional, putting one constant. Okay. So easily T by sine 180 minus theta, sine 180 minus theta, sine theta. So sine theta is equal to one constant. And second one is T sine 180 minus theta, again sine theta is equal to constant. And third one sine 2 theta. Sine 2 theta is 2 sine theta into cos theta. Okay. So T by 2 sine theta into cos theta. So not a T, ma, that is mg equal to constant. So as well as 3 having the common constant. So T it will be common. So T by sine theta. T by sine theta is equal to mg by 2 into sine theta into cos theta. We want tensions. Okay. So 2 term it will be common. So taking the only one. So T by sine theta is equal to mg by 2 sine theta into cos theta. Left hand side denominator part sine theta is there. So we want T. So T is equal to mg by 2 cos theta. Because sine theta cancel, T is equal to mg by 2 cos theta. This is the tension it will be acting on the string by the baby. The baby weight will be giving the tension to the two strings. Okay, that is the tension T is equal to mg by 2 cos theta. So this is the example in your book, in example 3.14. So in the today's session I explained two bodies will be connected, and two bodies will be connected vertically. First consider as a vertical motion, we easily find out the tension, and second one is horizontal motion wise we have to calculate this tension. How to calculate? How did you calculate? One mass it will be located at the rest position on the table, and one mass it will be connected. It will be hanging by using one pulley with connected with the first mass, and horizontal direction, vertical direction we have to consider and easily find out the tension. Then we have to compare the tension, it will be acting on the horizontal motion and vertical motion. And then what are concurrent forces? What is Lami's theorem, and how to apply application of Lami's theorem, how to apply the Lami's theorem in equation in example 3.4. That are all. So today home assignment for today's session. Learn and write Lami's theorem and concurrent forces. Lami's theorem and concurrent forces. One, learn and write Lami's theorem and concurrent forces. Second one, motion tension in motion of connected two bodies. Motion of connected two bodies. Okay, so students, note down learn and write Lami's theorem and concurrent forces, and second one, how to derive the tension. It will be acting on the string or thread anyone. It will be connected in two motion in connected in two bodies. ரெண்டு பாடியை கனெக்ட் பண்ணிக்கிங்கன்னா அதுலேருந்து கேல்குலேட் பண்ணக்கூடிய டென்ஷன். ஓகே, ஓகே, தேங்க்யூ.